Hello folks, welcome back to the final episode of BioShock. About to take down Fontaine once and for all. Let's do this. Ought to be pretty interesting.
I remember when me and the crowd put you in that sub. You were no more than two. You were my ace in the hole, but you were also the closest thing I ever had to a son. And that's why this hurts. Betrayal, kid. Life ain't strictly business.
This is what I get?
Damn, Mr. B.
I got more than enough bugs to watch my back while I'm in charge.
this? I'm barely getting started.
What are you waiting for? Hit him with the needle!
Come and get it, Luke! Come on! Need a minute. Then I'm gonna cut you into bits. Come on! Get it, Luke! I'll get Come and get it, Luke! Is that all you got? You little... Come and get it, Luke! You think it... Catch my breath. Then I'm gonna bury you and all them little eggs. I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now,
He's hammering his neck. Huh. Kind of embarrassing to get killed by little girls.
They offered you this city. And you refused it. And what did you do instead? What I've come to expect of you. You saved them. You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance to learn. To find love. To live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never
You
said,
get nothing.
but I think I know. A family.
Way too many girls. Alright. Before we do that, we'll go ahead and do the bad ending.
I'm gonna cut you into bits. I had you built. I sent you topside. I called you back, showed you what you was capable of. Even that life you thought you had, that was something I dreamed up and had tattooed inside your head. Now, if you don't call that family, I don't know what is. And now,
Again, sucks. That's when little girls kill you there.
They offered you everything, yes. And in return, you gave them what I have come to expect of you. Brutality. You took what you wanted. All the Atom, all the power.
Who? This is where
And the Rapture
shit is
trembled.
in there.
But in the end, even the Rapture was not enough for you. Your father was terrified the world would try to steal the secrets of his city. But not you, for now you have stolen the terrible secrets of the world.
And that's the bad ending there. Actually, there's actually another ending where he harvests all of the little sisters by and go through that, so let y'all watch that, so yeah. That's the game there. It's alright. I don't think it's worthy of Game of the Year there, but I don't know, I have probably that wasn't much competition or something, I don't know. I mean, it's good, man. It's good, it's fun. There. So. Oh, short, somewhat short ending there. A short final video. Maybe there's something else I can do there. I think there's a little thing there I'm probably gonna show y'all. Of course, any big game out there, you probably have to wait an hour or so for the credits to go by. Sorry I had to torture y'all with that, but pretty much have to do it, man. When you finish the game, you gotta show the credits. I mean, it's a unwritten rule when you're doing gameplays. And all these people acting. Ding dong, ding dong, ding. Bing bong. Jam to that awesome piano. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Sure, y'all. Hope y'all enjoy this series there. First gameplay series through. The music might be too loud. Ding 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 ding. I think that's it. Dong. Yeah, I had the dong at the end. Additional content, got the challenge rooms. There, I don't know if I want to do that or not. Let y'all decide. Do that. There's this museum there. Have some interesting stuff on here. Like the Museum of Orphan Concepts, a guide tour of ideas that irrational games discarded or reworked heavily during the making of the original BioShock. Alright. This is pretty cool. What shall we start? I guess we can do these first. Got the big daddies. Slow Proform, Irrational's eternal name for this prototype Big Daddy variant, who mauls players with an enormous hook and fire iron bearings from the barrel, stood for slow, projected, fucked up melee. He survived long enough to become fully functional AI, but the team eventually cut him to focus on polishing the other Big Daddy types. This model later appeared in BioShock 2 as a rumbler, throwing mini turrets instead of cannonballs. Like duly noted to the next game there. There's the concept art there. I don't know if you can read these. No. So that's those. And this one here. Oh wow, that looks interesting. Early bouncer. This original model of the bouncer type of Big Daddy features a flat-headed drill at the end of each arm. The Big Daddies were envisioned as the builders of Rapture, as you notice during the gameplay, with weapons modified for tools that would have used in its construction, when the gatherers were reimagined as little sisters, one of the bouncers' drills were changed to a gloved hand so the two characters can interact with each other. And you hate to mess with those for sure. Little concept art. Forced concept art. Rational's artists try to envision envisage how an underwater city would actually function in this early conceptual work of Rapture. One idea, imagine a thick forest for purpose of oxygen exchange, seen here with the observation catwalk walking around the edge. The concept of using trees for oxygen exchange made it into a final game in the Arcadia level. Of course, yeah, you notice that during the gameplay, that gather. It may be hard to imagine that this creature whose job it was to reclaim Adam from corpses around Rapture was the earliest iteration of the idea behind the little sister. This gather generates absolute no sympathy for players. Team experimented with concepts featuring featuring a number of animals, including the infamous dog in the wheelchair, and later a grotesque miniature humanoid. Finding a concept snatch of a deformed child inspired the Eureka moment responsible for the Little Sisters. Alright, that's in there. Nope. Let's start over here. Ooh. Range aggressor. Stitchy. First splicer that Irrational created for BioShock, Stitchy was used in many early concept demos and was fully functional in-game with kinematics, I know the word, that's pronounced, hit reaction and voiceover. Took us that long to realize he wasn't a good model, says lead artist Sean Robertson. This is probably the worst abortion that Irrational has ever made. Yeah, that's some face your mother can love. Oh, look at this one. Oh, you splicer concept art. These are some of the first concept sketches to show BioShock's enemies moving in a more human-like direction. Artists couple that approach with an idea that Adam deformed the body in a way that is related to its intended function. For instance, a giant grotesque arm on a melee enemy. I don't think we noticed that there. These are some of the first concept sketches showing the enemies are more human. Yeah. Except he doesn't have a deformed arm. Whoa. Pream hand. For solidifying the fiction around Adam, Irrational experimented with the idea of it being a external injected substance. Here you can see us playing around with Adam being mechanically injected, say the artist Sean Robertson. So this splicer got vials of it on his belt. Small was created but never made it into the game in any form. That'd be kind of cool to see that. I don't know if they did that. I don't know. We'll see. Rifleman. And from grotesque to human was a slow process, while other concept shows melee enemies grow monstrous arms, the team have trouble conveying how someone who had spliced to become a marksman would appear. Another Big Daddy there. These are concepts for the Rosie type of Big Daddy, who, like the Bouncer, was envisioned as a construction worker who had been repurposed as a protector for the Gatherers. And you've seen those, and I think that's the final concept there. Yeah. Well, these. Oh, wow. Big Daddies, originally called Protectors, were envisioned as dive-suited construction workers retasked with the defense of atom gatherers. They used construction tools or improvised weapons that looked like they had been on the sea floor. From left to right are concepts for the melee, range, and slow projectile protectors. That's the another rivet gun. That's a that's a shotgun or not? More like shotgun there. That's a hook. There. Oh, look at this beast. One ugly mofo. Grenadier splicer. This gray elfin type splicer was an early Grenadier from the same period of development as Stitchy and Hooker. He was a guy who spliced to carry around giant grenades and throw them at you. Sean Robertson said. Model was built in texture but never animated. Well, concept art. Our environmental studies. So the location depicted here was built for the vision demo of BioShock, a small level demonstrating several of the key elements of the game, such as Big Daddies and Gatherers. There appears in Neptune's bounty level in BioShock, but the bodies floating in the oceans were cut late in development and when their cast shadows, proving too distracting for the action in the room. I thought it'd be cool. Yeah, you don't see that. You see, what, starfish or something like that. That'd be cool would have been cool to see. There's the Hooker created around the same time as Stitchy with the Grenadier, whatever it's pronounced. This splicer was dubbed the Hooker because of her weapon of choice, also as a she. This concept evolved into a spider splicer when it was decided that splicer models can fill any behavior role, and the Hooker model later became the Baby Jane splicer. Okay. Anything else? Another concept art. This is another Big Daddy concept art. This is an early concept depicting a Big Daddy bursting through a wall, which inspired the audio log in the Big Daddy training grounds area about the rogue Big Daddy. Kind of at the end of the level. Yeah, we did that there in the second to last video. Sub-Bay concept art is concept sketch depicting what would later become a submarine bay, an area which housed an important scene for Atlas. Oh yeah, that's the one the submarine blew up and supposedly his family was in there. Oh, this is an interesting looking character. Missing Link model. This character is essentially the missing link between the grotesque early designs and the human splicers that appeared in BioShock. This is the last bad model we did before moving on to what actually went into the shipping game, Sean Robertson say. After playing with them for a while, we just say, why don't we use humans instead? I always thought these were Scooby-Doo monsters because they were too inhuman to invoked empathy. Yeah, little Scooby-Doo action there. Huh, that's interesting. Big Dad Project. This was the first protector concept originally created with an organic slug attached to it. The model was started but never completed as the team narrowed their focus to 3 and finally just 2 Big Dad types. Still like this protector as a protector, say Robert Waters, the artist. Started modeling and really pushed to get it in, even as just a static model on the floor, but it never made it. Oh wow, look at this. That's interesting. Creature Concepts is one of the earliest pieces done for BioShock from back when Rational was still working on SWAT 4. Concrete ideas at that point were the undersea city and biological experimentation. So early concepts focused on these themes. There's another one of those. Same thing. Yeah. Ooh, wow. Who's this? Yeah, hand model. This character, derisively called the Yam Hand around Rational Games, was the poster child of the conceptual phase that preceded the decision to go with human enemies. I pointed out the drawings behind the model, Sean Robertson says. You can see the top one got built, but the other two informed the design as well. As we trend more towards the humanoids, the Scooby monsters got goofier and less scarier. That looks kind of scary to me. What do y'all think? That looks kind of scary. I mean, those monsters are... I mean, that one doesn't look too scary, though, but I'm sure most of y'all are probably scared of it. That is... Iconic Rapture Concepts, first image that really captured all of the visual elements that made BioShock BioShock. Large view of the ocean, the aquatic lighting scene, and the elegant Art Deco design elements. Without this image, BioShock would have been a radically different beast. I guess that's what it makes it unique there. I mean, it do have good graphics there. Fleet Hall concept art. This early concept of Sander Cohen's Fleet Hall was created after level building had begun. When designers found they were having difficulty conceptualizing the theater space, it was one of the early spaces built for BioShock, and many of the assets used in this museum come from that area. Yeah, that looks like the Fleet Hall there, but it wasn't underwater. It was pretty much afloat. I think that's it. I believe that's it. Anything back here? No, I think that's it. I guess we can leave. Alright, well, that's that. Yeah, it's Man, it's a fun game. It's pretty fun. A little aggravating sometimes, especially that Proving Grounds one. That was pretty aggravating. Of course, the Big Days. I mean, I mean, what you expect from those Big Dads? They were tough. So, yeah, it's a fun game. I enjoyed playing it there. Still don't think it's a game of the year type game, but is what it is there. They say it is, and I'll respect their decision. So, alright, well, that's it for that first playthrough down. Hopefully many more to go. Planning on doing some live streaming soon. Maybe on Twitch there. Get some things organized before I do that. And hopefully it goes well, and hopefully you'll tune in and watch it there if you have a Twitch account. If you don't, go make yourself one and check me out at the Texangelo. It's not El Texangelo, just Texangelo on there, and see what I'm streaming. So anyway, thanks again for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope y'all watch the whole series there. I know my good buddy has there, John Doe. But hope y'all watch it if you haven't watched all of it there. So, and make sure you like, subscribe, see more of my videos, hit the bell notification, alert you when the next video will show up there. And that's it. And I'll see you next time with some more videos and hopefully some live streams in near future. So long, everybody.